We're back again. Okay, go ahead. And I wish it just had a little bit more of that voo-voo-vom. Voo-voo-va-va-voom.
Voo-voo-vom. Bitch, I just realized that.
I'm electric chair. I am so sorry. I literally was like, wait, what did I just say?
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Indistinct Chatter. I'm Julian.
And I'm Aries.
And today we're going to be looking at the episode 13 of the season. No, wait, what?
Rupauls Aries. Season 13, episode 9. That was amazing. I'm obsessed with it.
Okay.
On so many levels. The numbers were not correct, but we're here.
No, the numbers were correct.
They were correct.
Positioning was
mixed
wrong.
up.
Yeah.
That's what the T is.
Anyway.
All right. And what was today's episode? It was the snatch game. Okay? And it was actually such a fun challenge.
Honestly,
we're not going to talk about the mini challenge because I have feelings about it and it's not cute. And we're going to just move on to the
mini challenge cancelled.
Yeah, but the snatch game, I thought it was one of the best snatch games ever.
When everything I do with my hands, that was what I feel. Okay, sorry, as you said, like the top people.
The top row. Yeah.
Prime.
As they introduced themselves, I was like, work. And Kandy and Denali was cute. The one thing for me, Denali was cute, but I don't think she was that cute.
I know,
like,
yeah.
Like, you know, I'll get into it more later, but
yeah.
I don't think she was that. She was good, but it wasn't the cutest for me, and that's just how I feel about it. But anyway, this actually though was iconic. Mick as Paris Hilton, breathtaking, life-changing on multiple levels. Rosé as Mary Queen of Scots. First of all,
also half the things she said didn't understand. God, honestly, it's great.
Subtitles inserted. Because honestly, she killed it, and I love a historical timepiece, and the historical very much. Y'all don't even know, but Mary Queen of Scots. That was an iconic situation, and just like I loved every second of it. I think Rosé killed it. And Symone, I'm sorry.
That's like a Harriet Tubman.
I never.
Her entrance. First we have Harriet Tubman. There's a lot of white people in here.
I'm sorry. That was everything. I think she.
Yeah.
It was breathtaking. Olivia struggled.
Yeah.
Elliot.
Yeah.
Choices. And who's the other person? Utica. Utica also struggle bus.
I mean, literally. Moving on from the snatch game, you know, Rosé to me killed it.
Yeah, Rosé. Yeah. I think for me, was Mick and Rosé was like the moment. I really did enjoy everything they did. It was actually spectacular.
Yeah, with their character, it was to the T.
Yeah, I think it was really good.
To the T.
And you just could understand it. It was fierce, and I was.
I mean, Rosé, you couldn't understand.
Rosé, that was part of the journey. You know, the tea is okay. I'm not gonna get into that because that's a lot of history facts. I was about to spill some tea, but we're gonna
as Taste would say, that's a story for another time.
Oh my god! Yeah. Before we get into wear and tear, we're gonna have a UK minute, okay? A UK minute. Because, obviously we're not covering the UK, but we want to touch bases, obviously we're watching it. This past week, it was a comedy challenge. The top queens they have right now are fierce, and I do love every single one of them right now. I'm like obsessed, and I'm living for the fact that it's just that moment. Anyway, Ellie Diamond
won the mini challenge. So
she could place the queens in a certain order
in any order she wanted.
Exactly.
For the comedy challenge.
And Lawrence Chaney and Ahura were so upset about what Ellie Diamond did. And for me, and I think for Julian as well, I was like, it's a competition. You know, you think a lot of the queens there were like, well, Hora, and Lawrence were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is rude. You're gonna make the show shit, blah, 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 blah. And for me, I was like, it's a competition. You have to take what you get. I'm like, I literally said, I was like, if RuPaul chose the lineup.
He literally said this. And I'm like, yeah.
I was like, if RuPaul walked into the room and said, exactly what Ellie said, what would they say?
Yeah, and then they'd be like, oh no, now I'm in this place and I have to just try really hard because I was put in this place and I just make sure that I do it really well.
100%, and like, that's, you know, so that's the thing, and that's what Bimini said.
Yeah.
Bimini was like, I'm just gonna kill it no matter what.
Yeah,
First, I'm gonna kill it. And I was like, amazing, breathtaking, life-changing.
Because that's what the attitude you have.
Yes.
That's how you should be in a competition.
Exactly.
And then what Taste said, I'm sorry.
What did Taste say? You say.
Okay, and then Taste is like, you know, it's a competition. If this is a marathon and you are trying to win and you know, throw a marble under someone else and they trip and fall and they get mad at you, well, guess what? You should have looked down.
I want to know, like, if you thought that was shady, if you thought that was not the tea, please tell us. Because, like, honestly, for me, as a drag performer, if I was in those situations,
yeah,
that's how it rolls. That's how the punches roll. You know what? That was the UK minute.
Yeah, that was the UK, what, half an hour?
Yeah, we could talk about that moment. That moment fired us up, though. We both were like, what the fuck? Like, we both were, like, sitting here, we're like, girl. Anyway, let's get back into RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. Okay?
The North American version.
And you know where we're at? It's time for the
Wear It and
Tear.
First, the runaway challenge is...
Isn't it fascinating, Fascinators?
Yes! So first on the runway, we have Olivia Lux.
Yes, we do.
In her... like a Mercury kind of scientist kind of look. I like that it looks like the Mercury is like splashed onto her
100%.
And it, you know, and she definitely gives that like scientist kind of vibe.
Yes. The one thing I think, I wish the boots were silver almost, or she was wearing a pump that was silver. Just to like play into with the gloves and the thing.
Yeah, I guess that's
or not even fully silver, but like almost like graphically silver.
I do wish, yeah, maybe like the Mercury was a little bit more continued in the outfit.
Anyway, though, I do think it's a good look. I think it's a fun look. I think it's a, like, you know, I'm not mad at it. And I think for me, it's a wear.
Yeah, I would wear this too.
Next up is Mary Queen of Scots, aka Rosé. In this frilly, tooled up, ruffled rose look. Yes. I do like this, and I think it's like one of those things where it's like dramatic, but it's like nice. I don't know. I do like.
One thing I want to say though is I think also what Michelle said was you're wearing a lot of ruffles, and like they looked at all the ruffles, but this one is actually like cinched at the waist. Because every other look that she had was like.
It was like not like the most body, but this had like body.
Yeah,
the Fascinator too, though, which is supposed to be the main part of the outfit, I think looks beautiful. It does look like a rose, and I think it's stunning.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I don't know if I have like a ton to say, but I think it's a beautiful look. It's a beautiful dress. Yeah, it's a wear for me.
Oh, what does it say? Is I think T.S. Madison said like the little like not thorns. Well, thorns, but like the spikes as well. Was sort of like, you know, like the rose with like the little spikes on as well. Around the waist, like the little spikes. Yeah, and also around the gloves as well.
I have bad vision.
Yeah, for me, definitely with this outfit, I would wear this. Next up on the runway is Utica Queen. And she is wearing her picnic basket.
She said we're going to a picnic today.
100%.
I think this is campy. It's cute. It's fun. It's serious. I do wish that the waist into the stockings were a little more dramatic. To be honest, I wish there was some sort of like skirt added to it, like, or frilliness up to the I feel it's called, I don't know what these are called, the stirrups, I want to say, or something.
The garters?
The garters that attach the sock to the waist.
Looking at it, I almost do kind of wish that everything was, like, pushed down. Like, for example, like the picnic basket was around her garters instead, and it was almost like a further like like a skirt like around like the garters. So like under her knees was like a little skirt of like the picnic basket, like the red checkered, and then her actual bodysuit was like the woven basket, and then on her head was like a sandwich with like like food and stuff like that. I feel like that would have been kind of cute.
That's actually really cute.
Because then that would have been all 3 dimensions.
And like fully like the floor, your feet was the ground. And then the blanket. And then the basket, and then the sandwich. That would have been actually kind of sickening.
This whole kind of like I would wear this.
I think it's a wear as well. It's a wear as well. 100%.
Yeah. So. Utica, you did it.
Up next, we have Symone on the runway. This was happening around the height of Black Lives Matter, and Black Lives Matter is still something that I just want to say is very relevant to now and very prevalent, and something that isn't, when I said height, a lot of people say it was the height of Black Lives Matter. I'm like, it was a lot that was going on in that time that was very serious, and it's something that we still need to be talking about. It's something that we still need to be like addressing every day. But yeah,
so this outfit is what obviously kind of stemmed that.
Yes. In every way. Symone in everything she's done on the runway and everything she's brought to this competition has been actual beauty, excellence in every way. She's unapologetically herself. She's unapologetically Black in every way, and that's really beautiful to see on a competition stage like this.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna say to the point where I would wear this, and I think anyone...
It's a wear, 100%.
Yeah, like, I think not anyone, but like, everyone should be wearing this, and everyone should be at this mental state that like this is an outfit that I put together because
people were unjustly killed.
Exactly, yeah, like this
color.
This just
Symone really is that person.
Honestly.
This season. Yeah, I'm happy you did it because
like it sounds weird.
It is the thing going on in the world right now, and it needs to be talked about. And I'm happy you had the courage and the ability to do it, and you did it.
Next up on the runway, we have Gottmik, and her faceter is not made of, but is a paperclip, and
it's the dripping blood.
Yeah, and I love this outfit. I love that it's very like punk rock, like like a paperclip and like blood and like gory and kind of like like a little bit loose fitting.
I love that she was able to do her white face again and actually like vibe out with it.
Yeah.
I think it's just it's one of those looks where it's just sickening, like the spray painted like bodice of it all. Like it's just cute. I loved it. I do wish there was like a little bit more dimension, in a sense that I wish it was like a jacket and then like a skirt, or it was like a dress that formed into, or it was open and there was like some sort of like underneath. But it's still amazing. I still love it. Like, I still think it's a fierce ass fucking look, and she killed the runway, as she always fucking does. Every single week.
I would wear this. I like this punk rock, scary kind of like, and I like the bangs too, like straight across, like that one picture of you.
Yeah.
Child.
It's a wear. 100%. It's a wear.
Yeah, 100%. And even like when Michelle was saying like that little like the scrotum of.
I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah, I love that. So
I love that.
Definitely wear.
Yes. Next up, we have Denali on the runway. Shit.
Yeah, like yeah, I love this outfit. I at first I was a little bit confused because because it wouldn't get like a still shot of like what like the fascinator.
What is it?
It's like it's a coffee pot being poured into a teapot, and like the little
I
teacup.
thought it was a lamp.
I thought it was too.
I was like, look at that fucking lamppost.
The size of that lamppost.
I honestly was, I fully thought it was a lamp.
For me, I love this outfit, and especially like the little tray that she had with like the mustard and ketchup.
I
and
think
condiments
it's fierce too.
Yeah,
I think it's lovely. It's campy, it's fun, it's all those things, and I think it's a wear.
Yeah, 100%. Like I too would wear this.
Up next is Elliot with 2 T's. I did not understand at first that this was a flamingo.
To be honest, I didn't either.
And when I found out that it was a flamingo,
she still wasn't happy.
I still was upset. The nude illusion for me, foreskin. And, you know, normally love that. But for this, it was not the moment.
I also didn't quite understand at first when she came out with it, and I was like, what? I was like, what is it supposed to be? And then when she was like, oh, like flamingo, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like that makes sense. Yeah, like the flamingo pink on the top, because like, you know, like that's like it's sort of like, you know, when you see flamingos, I think of, you know, like the
chicken. Oh.
No, like the showgirls, with like the pink feathers. I was like, okay, yeah, like flamingo.
Chicken Run?
Okay, I'm gonna talk about that right now. Okay, as a child,
it's not a story for another time.
No, not as Taste would say. This is a story for right now. As a child, just like Fox and the Hound, that's a story for another time. But
that's a story for another
Chicken
time.
Run, as a child, scared me. That movie made me scared. Watching that, I put myself in the chicken's position, and I feel like that's almost like the movie that made me vegan.
I love chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all those chickens.
Okay.
Anyway, that movie scared me. Okay. This is more of a story for another. We'll continue the story another time, Taste. Okay.
Oh no!
What did you do?
Anyway,
yeah,
the look is a tear.
It's a tear. It's just we're done.
And you know what? We're moving on.
Yeah, we're tearing it. We're going and we're gonna and we're done. Next on the runway is Tina Burner, and let me just say before you say anything, she came out with a horse, and the first thing I saw on her head was a penis.
That's true. She said.
Still looking at it now, I see a penis.
It's true. She really said, "You wanted to see Clydesdale, Mama. I'm on the runway."
Just go.
I did not get the horse race fantasy until she said it. Again, you know, because again, the headpiece was not horse enough for me. Mm-hmm. It literally just looked like almost like a fucking russet potato on her head. A penis. Something. I was like, this was not the tea. I'm done. It's a tear. Okay. I'm done. It's a tear.
Yeah.
Next fucking look. You have to fuck.
Yeah, I too would tear this. And like, there wasn't enough for that red horse. If you took that faster off her head, what are you?
Next on the runway is Kandy Muse in this houndstooth moment with her fascinator that says a muse. I love this look. I love that it's not like a traditional shape. I love that it kind of plays and gives more texture with the different cuts of fabric everywhere. I think it's fierce. I love this for me. I think it's fierce. The one thing I think the pant, like the underneath pant, like gave biker short to me. Mm-hmm. I wish it was just cut a few inches taller.
The one thing I like though is in Untucked when she spun around and like the whole thing kind of like came up like
that.
I was like,
oh my god,
she looked like a disc.
It's one of those things. I love when dresses are like that.
Yeah, I would wear this.
I'd wear it too.
Except I would have my drag name up there. We're not gonna tell you. We're not gonna tell my drag name.
We're not gonna tell them. Okay, sorry. We're not gonna tell him. But that's the tea. That's the tea.
That's your hint. That's it.
That's the hint.
But yeah,
what was the hint? Who knows? That was not a glass. Don't worry. Okay, you guys. The wear of the week goes to Symone. Yes, it does, and for very good reasons.
100%.
Yeah,
because every single box was checked.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
She was like,
and the tear.
Ooh.
Of the week.
Of the week
goes to. Wait, you just remember this one. Elliot.
You fucking bitch. Elliot with two T's.
Yeah, like this look was just confusing. I just
fucked up.
I honestly didn't get it until like she explained it once, and I was like, oh okay. And then RuPaul explained it the second time, and I was like, oh! And then, yeah, so I'm like...
Honestly...
If 2 explanations had to get me to the destination, it's not the fashionation.
It's not the moment.
So
obviously, Elliot was in the bottom against Utica Queen. They lip synced, and I think Utica won.
Yeah, honestly, Utica has Utica lip synced?
No, this is our first time since the beginning, since the first lip sync.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, like Utica, like I just feel like this song, like Utica she did it. So,
but anyway. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It's been a wild journey and ride. Please don't forget to
like, subscribe, share, comment.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Your sister, your
Tell
brother.
your sister, your brother. Tell your cousins.
All of it.
Tell your aunts and uncles. Maybe not that one aunt.
Full facts.
Turn on those notifications.
Yes, God.
You know, that you'll get a little notification every time we post a new video. On Monday, you'll be like, oh my god, what's that on my phone? And it'll be like, indistinct chatter. And you'll be like, oh my god, there's indistinct chatter happening on my phone.
Exactly.
And you'll click that and the party will show up.
The party will show up. Thank you for joining us in Distinct Chatter. And we'll see you next week. Next time. All
next
of it.
Week time. Next Monday.
Business hours.
Yes, in 5 business days. No.
Oh.
In 1.
What? No, there's no
5 business days.
It's the weekend.
No, we'll see. Like, no, we'll see you again.
It's the first business day.
No, what I'm saying is like that for the next video. We're in 5 business days.
Yeah. We'll see you in 5 business days.
Okay.
Bye.